It is another cold morning. From looking at the ground, it looked like it rained last night. A lot of clouds in the sky. And there's a forecast of thunderstorms later on today. And I didn't bring an umbrella. Welcome everyone, it's my daily vlog channel, Eric B's Daily Vlogs. The morning is a little brisk. Good sign that there's some blue skies up in the sky. Birds are singing. It's a little nippy, but that's just how San Francisco springs usually are. And I'm having this whole issue with this Colin Kaepernick situation that's going on. You kneel through the whole national anthem pretty much in all the games last season. And then you tell everyone this season that you're not going to kneel because you want to get traded to a different team. And now a lot of the NFL teams are saying that they don't want to take the chance with him because they don't want any of that political drama that he's going to be bringing to the table. So now he's trying to do all these things like donating. He just donated to Meals on Wheels. He is donating some time and some money to the Boys and Girls Club. He's been with the NFL for how many seasons? And he's just now doing this. You're all of a sudden you're getting political. All of a sudden you're trying to be a mentor. And again, you've been in the NFL for how many seasons? I want to say 7 to 8 seasons. And just because you get called out on it, now you're doing it. I mean, in all my honesty and my NFL couching experience, because I'm an NFL couch, I don't think Colin Kaepernick is going to get back on the football field as a starter anytime soon. I think there is going to be a lot of political backlash. I believe that there's a lot of NFL teams that don't want that drama. There is a lot of NFL quarterbacks out there that can play without bringing the drama. And I think Colin Kaepernick may be a good quarterback, but he's going to be bringing a lot of drama. Like, I work in the medical field, and you know, there's a few things that you don't talk about at work. And politics, sex, religion is usually the top 3 things. Everyone has the right to their opinion. Everyone has the right to their own comments and their own belief, which is cool. But those are usually the main 3 things you don't talk about. Colin Kaepernick bringing the whole politic thing in the NFL. Your job is to play football, to be a quarterback, to try good for your team, not show a political statement by kneeling because, you know, I believe you have the right to do what you want with what you believe in. You have the right to protest. You have the right to protest what you think is wrong and what's going on in the world. But there's a time and place to do it. And in a workplace is not a place to do it. Like, I really believe there's a better way for Colin Kaepernick to protest the killings of innocent victims. It's something he could have done with the communities that was involved. There's something he could have done with anything. But kneeling before a national anthem in a country that you were born in, that's, to me, that's just, you're not protesting anything. You're just showing yourself that you're an idiot. Like, he could have used his NFL power for something positive. He could have went out and started a fundraiser, organization, something to where people will respect him more than look at him as a type of person where, okay, now you're just going to kneel for the national anthem. That's why a lot of owners or NFL teams are really thinking hard on whether they want him on their team or not. I mean, is that someone you want on your team? I mean, he's not bringing anything but politics to a sport that already has a lot of politics involved. You know, it's like, look at Ray Rice. Ray Rice got caught on video abusing his girlfriend, and no team wants to sign him. Good running back. He's a really good running back. That guy is like awesome when it comes to that position that he plays in. But no one wants to sign him because there's that politics involved. As soon as you sign a player like him, you're gonna have all these ladies wives against abuse, all these little people who are like, no, we don't want this player on our team. We don't want this player in our city. And that's what's going to happen with someone like Colin Kaepernick. You're going to get him on your team, and you're going to have all these people. They should put him on a team like Dallas Cowboys or New England Patriots, where that Dallas Cowboys is known as the America's team, and the New England Patriots, their colors are red, white, and blue. What's going to happen when Kaepernick goes on a team like that? During the 90s, when the U.S. invaded Iraq, there was a lot of sports teams that protested the U.S. being in Iraq. None of them kneeled. No players did anti-Iraq anything. What they did was they showed the support of the troops by writing USA, troops, we support you, either on their shoes, they had it written on their towels. So a lot of them still protested the war in the 90s, but they did it in a different way. They showed support for the troops that were out there. And that's how they made their stand. Some of them wore camouflage cleats, some of them wore camouflage gloves to show support for the troops. Now Kaepernick could have done almost the same or somewhat some kind of similar thing, where instead of showing protest to all of America, he should have showed support to the victims that he felt was victims of the tragedy that happened with all the police shootings. He should have, he's wearing socks with pigs. That's not showing support. That's showing that you're against what this nation's for. You're against what this country's for by doing that. And for you kneeling during the national anthem, that just shows you even more that you're not showing support to this nation. You're disgracing this nation by doing that, when instead he should have supported the families, should have supported the victims that were involved. I know in his head he probably thought he was doing something right. He probably thought that what he was doing was something that everyone is going to stand behind him and do. But in actuality, it just put an asterisk in his career. He had such a promising career. He was doing well. After Jim Harbaugh left, he didn't really have a direction, or didn't really know what's going on with himself or where he was going to go with life. Again, in his head, in his mind, he was doing the right thing, but America didn't take it the right way. Nobody looked at it the right way, and now it's probably going to hurt his career. And remember, Colin Kaepernick came into the NFL as a backup quarterback. He's always going to be a backup quarterback, and most likely that's where he's going to end his career, as a backup quarterback. We all got to look at this as like this. You think you're doing something good, you think you're doing something great, but really it's just being harmful to your career, to your legacy. And poor Colin Kaepernick, now he's not going to end up getting on the team. No team wants to sign him. And if you're an owner, if you're a franchise, if you're a team, I wouldn't blame you. So what's going to happen to him, we'll find out when the NFL season starts. Now in the sports world, you got to remember how quick your name can be tarnished. It has happened a few times. It happened several times. You go to those guys, like I mentioned earlier, Ray Rice. He abused his wife and his girlfriend. He's never going to get on the team again. Now Kaepernick didn't do something so extreme, but his name is tarnished. So we'll see what happens to him. We'll see what happens to his career. All right, guys, vlog is ended. Go in peace.